Fifth District.
Thank you. People ask me, how do you handle DC? And the answer is, I get to come home and be with my friends. I'm wearing my USAID hat because it reminds us what Lori taught. You've got to care for those that no one else is going to care for, that nobody else is going to love. And in a time in the world when our president has isolated us and taken away, we need to remind ourselves the best thing we can do for each other is care for each other, love each other, and move forward. So thank you so much for all that. And I just want to tell you, it's great to be with genuine legends. And people ask, why did you go? I went after the Trump housing secretary because he's talked about special rights. I got to the point where it's pretty clear he's talking about you. So we're not going to put up with that. And the reason is, we're all in this together. John Lewis said, we may have come over here in different ships, we're in the same boat now. So let me quickly read. We passed in the House a congressional record statement on behalf of Lori. So just bear with me, because I think this is what the rest of the country is going to know. It'll be embodied in our history. She's like so many of you. For over 4 decades, Ms. Cannon, known as Chicago's AIDS angel, spearheaded some of the most important initiatives in Chicago's LGBTQ plus rights movement. Motivated by the inhumane treatment of those with AIDS and affected by HIV, she co-founded Open Hand Chicago in 1988, a meals delivery service to ensure that those suffering from AIDS would not go hungry. She then led Open Hand in its transition to a food pantry program known as Groceryland, thereby ensuring people in need would not lose their ability to obtain much needed nourishment. Also in 1988, Ms. Cannon co-founded ACT UP Chicago, a grassroots protest group which put the AIDS epidemic front and center when the government ignored the devastation of the community. She was instrumental in helping create the Names Project, bringing the AIDS Memorial Quilt to Chicago in 88, 90, and 94. Then, in 2010, she co-founded the Legacy Project, an organization committed to honoring the cultural and civic contributions of the LGBTQ plus individuals, including placing bronze plaques along North Halsted Street. A pillar of the community she loves so much, Ms. Cannon was unrelenting in her commitment to the well-being of each individual. When the government and the families of those affected by HIV/AIDS abandoned those who were suffering, Ms. Cannon stepped up to fill that void, organizing, volunteering, protesting, feeding, hugging, and loving each person when there was no one else. As her longtime friend, Cheryl Holtzman, remembers, she took care of the whole universe. She was born and raised in West Rogers Park. Her father was a champion of Native American rights. Her younger brother, J.H., was born with a defective heart, leading to a lifelong disability. After her older brother, Jules, suffered a horrific motorcycle accident, she became a caretaker for both of her brothers, a precursor to her life service. She passed away on Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. Chicago and its LGBTQ plus community lost a selfless champion. Her legacy will live on in the community that she supported and loved so much. I am forever grateful for her immeasurable contribution and impact on the city and its LGBTQ plus community. Thank you all, and Lori, happy birthday, and God bless.
Before we introduce the next speaker, I just want to shout out to Angelique, daughter of Lori, who is wearing her flip-flops today in honor of her mama. The next speaker is the